In Fox's comedy drama television series Lucifer, we see the fallen angel walking around the streets of Los Angeles, constantly interacting with humans in their natural habitat after permanently leaving his home in the underworld as an act of rebellion against his father. Lucifer regularly meets up with Dr. Linda Martin, his Stanford-educated psychotherapist. What's unique about Mr. Morningstar is that unlike most divine beings who hide their true identities once they decide to mingle with mere mortals, he tells the truth. He tells Linda everything about being dissatisfied with life in hell, about his supernatural power of being able to divulge a person's deepest desires, about his glorious angel wings which he decided to cut off, and most of all, about his mundane family problems, especially that of his daddy issues, one of never feeling enough in the eyes of his father. Ironically, Dr. Linda never believed Lucifer until one day he decided to forego his human form for just a few seconds in order to show his true face to Linda, leaving her visibly shaken and finally convinced that Lucifer was being honest all this time. Who knew that the devil could be so candid? But more than just being a bored adult having a midlife crisis, the one major thing that's convinced Lucifer to stay here on Earth is no other than Detective Chloe Decker of the LAPD. During their first encounter, Chloe seemed to be immune to Lucifer's powers, and every time he's around her, he seems to be vulnerable to physical harm, which means he can be killed. Because of this special connection, it was no surprise that later on, both of them developed feelings for one another. But the question still remains, is the devil even capable of love? Indeed, to be able to bring to life this traditional character in a progressive way makes Lucifer worth watching. To then be able to say that, oh, I can relate to the devil, is just something you have to see to believe.